See there.
Right side, Green. And he makes that one.
And seeing Junior out there again, I was impressed with his time on the floor in his debut. Showed that he could pick his spots and contribute to this team.
Junior did not miss a beat when he came into the game, did he, Greg? Exactly the debut this team.
Can y'all hear me?
Was hoping to see from him.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Now, here's Green. A 20-point game for him in the win against Chicago. And it's home by Biyombo.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul and, make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Discussing Biyombo, it's hard not to think back to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers, isn't it?
I mean, how about 39 minutes? Only 7 points scored, but how about 26 rebounds to lead his team to victory? He actually had a terrific series all the way around and then parlayed that into a $72 million contract the following year.
He's off on the first.
Boy, the upside of Biyombo is impressive. An undersized center who makes up for it with really great heart, especially on defense.
That one misses. Yes. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pass to Spellman to the inside. And he jams it with authority.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Here's Graham. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Green. It's deflected. Here's Okogie. Here's Spellman. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Hornets on top. They lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And recently, D'Angelo Russell, Greg, told us about some offseason work he put in.
I picked a lot of people's brains, going into the summer. A lot of guys that have made that jump, paved the way for us, a lot of older guys. And, the answer that they were giving me was figure out that routine that your body needs, that your mind needs to prepare for each game. And once I started...
Greg doing what he can do to reach that immense potential.
The talent is there. There's never been a question about that, but you also have to be reliable and accountable, both to yourself and to your team. Sounds like that's becoming his focus.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Shoot 2. Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Minnesota.
And in a positionless league, Clark, those classic tweeners like Miles Bridges, who used to have trouble finding a role, are now pivotal to a team's success.
Yeah, he's a real high-character kid when you look at Bridges, so you knew he was going to have a chance to max out his potential. A great athlete. He can play multiple positions. You can use him in a lot of different lineups. Still working on his three-point shot, but I'm sure he'll get better at that. And he's also trying to become a better passer, but he's the kind of guy that you want on your team because he gives you a lot of versatility and value.
Vaden, Hernan Gomez covering. Out to Russell for the three. Green with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David.
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves were fined last season for resting D'Angelo Russell on the road in a nationally televised game. Minnesota said, we're a player-centric organization that's focused on learning and optimizing our players' bodies. Guys, they do seem willing to pay a fine here or there to protect their players' health. Back to you.
As a player, how couldn't you like that? Always watching out for it. David, thank you for that one. Timberwolves trail by 7. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Turner. It's rebounded by Charlotte. The drive by Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Timberwolves trail by 9. And Turner kicks to Beasley. Left side Turner. Here's Vaden, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Vaden's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Charlotte calls timeout. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in the groove from the opening tip.
Charlotte making some changes. Nicholas Batum. He's just... And so is Charlotte. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
He's done a fantastic job.
The viewers, man, if you haven't liked, shared, or followed yet, please do for the giveaway. $25 giveaway today. Like, share, and follow. It only takes 5 seconds, bro.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Towns against Zeller. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And last season, Karl Anthony Towns shooting over 40% from three-point range with over 8 attempts a game. I mean, Greg, he is in the conversation, don't you think, for best three-point shooting center of all time?
It's amazing, Kevin. His volume of threes is unprecedented for the center position.
Take a break.
And it's not just standstill. Catch and shoot triples. He's hitting step backs. He could have that title when it's all said and done.
The first free throw is good.
And you talk post up, face up, you name it. Karl Anthony Towns gets it done.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's really molded that versatility into his game. I mean, he can pass it, drive it, shoot. You remember, he won the skills challenge back in 2016. I mean, he's a 7-footer for sure, but he's got guard skills too.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to Washington. Green deciding where to go with it. And Green slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking.
Okogie's got his first 2 points.
Well, that is a very impressive, quick first step by Josh Okogie. Hard to defend that.
Green. And that one is off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Russell with a wide open look. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And stolen by Russell. And here comes the break. Towns wide open. It's good. This game is all even. Towns has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Minnesota. Outside, Green. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
To the paint. Takes it from 10. And it's Towns missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Towns. And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Yambo, he's checked in for Charlotte. Hernan Gomez comes in for P.J. Washington. And a change for the Timberwolves. Omari Spellman has come in for Towns. Graham against Russell. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Timberwolves shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
One shot.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Cobb in for Green. Here's Okogie. The Hornets pull it in. And Gomez has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Batum. And the layup's good off the glass. Batum's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Nice job at keeping his balance despite getting hit. Batum, solid at staying in control of his shot.
Triano, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Nicholas Batum. The Timberwolves made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Changes for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Amari Spellman. And it's Malik Beasley in for Josh Okogie. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, Rozier was originally drafted by the Celtics, had to back up Isaiah Thomas and Kyrie Irving, but his time to lead has come, and he's answered the bell well.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Turner's checked in.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're behind by 6. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Hendricks Cobb.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit. Over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
Russell from long range. Green with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
Two.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Outside Turner. Russell fires away from way outside. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
Hey, what you working on?
Hey, I'm Brian. It's always fun to check in with the My Team Unlimited tournament. But right now, I want to give an update on everything else that's happening in my team. If you're looking to add a little flavor to your lineup, then be sure to check out the latest flash packs.